accomplishments.
Thank you for always looking out for me, motivating me to stay in, even when we both are so tough. Getting closer to you this year was amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better friend than children. You make everyone laugh even when you don't need to. Although we wish our time together was short, we're going to miss you when you go to college. You're a great person, and I also love getting something with you all the time. I'm going to miss you so much, and you're going to do great things.
All right, next up, Isabella Salter.
Isabella, I've been swimming with you since what seems like forever. We've been through so much together, like being yelled at all practice, to our after swim dumplings. You're only a year older, but I've always looked up to you, especially now that you're a senior. You always take initiative and are always there for the team, whether it's to pump them up when the energy is low or just be someone who can always talk to. We wouldn't be as close as a team if it wasn't for you and your family hosting almost every single event, from plastic parties to after practice breakfasts and gingerbread house meetings. I'm so upset thinking about how I would have my best friend with me next year, but at the same time, I'm so excited to see where the future takes me and see how much you strive and change.
Next up, Haley Jones. not least, Morgan Aaron.
Over the past 2 years, it's been great to work with Morgan. Among Miss Morgan's encouragement and accomplishments, Morgan is one of the most supportive people.
Did you draw that? That's so good.
Oh wait, I forgot to cover responses. Morgan's positivity and supportiveness of me and the team is something I will never forget. I want to miss Morgan so much and thanks for the sake of Morgan, I wish you the best in your life.
Holy crap, you did not need to get Wait, how much was it? No, seriously. No. I wouldn't. Recorder, seriously, I can pay you. I didn't know you might. Are you sure? Thank you.
Maybe next year. If he fails,
Michael Casadia.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the pool here at Vineland High School as it is senior night here for varsity swimming, both boys and girls. Kyle Bennett on the broadcast with you tonight as we get set for another duel at the pool between the Fighting Clan and Absegami. Should be a good one, especially the boys' side of things based on record alone. Should be a pretty competitive meet. Looking forward to how it all shakes out as we get set for the girls 200 medley relay. And we are underway here at Vineland High School in lane 3 for Vineland. It's Giovanna Arquetto, one of Vineland's seniors, Isabella Saltar, Emma Negron, and Haley Jones, a full-on senior night lineup there in lane 3. In lane 5, Frankie Sherma is in the pool right now for the Fighting Clan. Elena Bono will follow. Leah Mako and Layla Giannetti will be your anchor in lane 5. And in lane 1, senior Morgan Herron, Devin Shaw, Avery Jordan, and Olivia Smith, another senior for this Fighting Clan roster, will anchor in lane 1. Vineland off to a good start. Lane 5 touches first, followed by lane 3. In the pool right now, it's Isabella Saltar and Elena Bono for the Fighting Clan in lane 3 and lane 5. And in lane 1, it's Devin Shaw. Great turn by Isabella Saltar. It'll be Emma Negron for the butterfly leg in lane 3, and Leah Mako in lane 5 for Vineland. And in lane 1, it'll be Avery Jordan, a freshman. Almost a bang-bang finish there between Absegami in lane 4 and Elena Bono in lane 5. Substantial lead in lane 3 for the Fighting Clan. Haley Jones will be your anchor. And it's going to be a good finish as they are stroke for stroke between lane 4 for Absegami and Leah Mako in lane 5. We'll see who touches first. It's a bang-bang finish. Vineland with the lead by about a half second. Not even. 1/10 of a second, I should say. And it's Layla Giannetti in the water in lane 5 as Vineland's looking at 1-2, the opening event here on senior night. Great turn by Giannetti. Olivia Smith in the water for Vineland in lane 1. And Haley Jones cruises to a nice first place finish for the Fighting Clan, followed by Layla Giannetti in lane 5. So Vineland goes 1-2 here in the medley relay. Absegami takes third. Lane 3 for the Fighting Clan finishes with a 2:23.65. Lane 5 with a 2:26.90. And Absegami's finishing time in lane 4, 2:29.09. And Vineland with a strong finish in lane 1 with a 2:47.18. And Absegami looking to finish strong in lane 2. And I'll give you the boys 200 medley relay lineups here as we wait for the conclusion of the girls 200 medley relay. For the boys in lane 3, it'll be Drew Monero, Evan Profera, Cashton Hampton, and Dom Mercado. In lane 5, it'll be Johnny Luciano, Tyler Chong, Dante Giuliani, and Robbie Bono. And in lane 1, Nathan Harris, Robbie Chapdelaine, Nathan Chong, and Colin Chong. As a strong finish for Absegami in lane 2. Concludes the girls 200 medley relay. And we've got the boys on deck. So in the water for the Fighting Clan, lane 3 is Drew Monero, lane 5 is Johnny Luciano, and in lane 1, Nathan Harris. We are underway for the boys 200 medley relay. Drew Monero, a great start. Great underwater kick. Hits his turn. And another solid turn, but Absegami with a great turn as well. Almost 10 meters underwater. But Drew Monero with a strong pull, great kick. Able to use that to his advantage, and he's going to touch first here as Evan Profera dives into the pool for the Fighting Clan. In lane 5, it's Tyler Chong, and in lane 1, it's Robbie Chapdelaine. Absegami with about a body length lead here. As will be Cashton Hampton in lane 3. Dante Giuliani in lane 5. And Nathan Chong in lane 1. Hampton trying to make up some ground. Absegami has a pretty large lead right now. And your freestyle legs for Vineland will be Dom Mercado in lane 3, Robbie Bono in lane 5, Colin Chong in lane 1. Absegami built a large enough lead. They're going to take first in this 200 medley relay. Finally going to pull up in second. Absegami goes a 2-minute flat. Finally pulls in second at 2:09.71 in lane 3. And they'll take third in lane 2, as it's going to be a photo finish. Lane 1 and lane 2, Vineland versus Absegami. Who's going to dig deep? And Absegami just out-touches Vineland by half a second. A 2:32 flat and a 2:32.51 respectively. 2:21.69 was the third place finish for the Fighting Clan. And a good finish for Absegami in lane 6. So Absegami wins the event with the first place finish. Vineland not too far behind, though, with the second and third place finish there in the medley relay as we move to the girls 200 freestyle. In lane 3, it'll be Angelina Saltar. In lane 5, it'll be Gabby Brown. And in lane 1, Holly Karpaloric. I believe this is Gabby's first time this season swimming the 200 freestyle. No swimmer in lane 6 for Absegami. Freestyle yards record held by Ava Luciano, who's in the building tonight here on senior night. She set that record in 2022. The meters record still stands from 2005 with one of my former teammates, Sabrina Warren, from club swimming. 2:08.43 is the high school record here at Vineland for the girls 200 freestyle in meters. Angelina Saltar off to a good start in this opening 100 of the 200 freestyle. Gabby Brown not too far off pace. Followed by Absegami. in third as of now. Almost simultaneous flip turns there for Vineland. Holly Karpelor, great pace in lane 1 for Vineland. Gabby Brown with a good pace with her teammate in lane 3. She's going to flip first. And a great swim by both girls as Gabby Brown gets in there with the first place finish at a 2:33.28, followed by Angelina Saltar in lane 3 at a 2:33.46. So Vineland goes 1-2. Absegami in third with a 2:39.79. And Holly Karpelor going to finish in fourth place, a strong finish in lane 1 at a 2:53.42. And Absegami finishes fifth in lane 2 at a 3:60. Great swims all around there for both teams. So we get set for the boys 200 freestyle. In lane 3, it'll be Dom Mercado. In lane 5, Evan Profera. And in lane 1, Robbie Bono. The boys are on the blocks now for the 200 freestyle. And they are underway. Like I mentioned, it's Dom Mercado in lane 3, Evan Profera in lane 5, and Robbie Bono in lane 1. Absegami off to a strong start. Vineland not too far behind. Both Dom Mercado and Evan Profera. Robbie Bono holding his own in lane 1. Strong swim there by Absegami in lane 4 with a 2:14.21 finish. Dom Mercado in lane 3 comes in second. Evan Profero with a third place finish. Mercado with a 2:22.01 and Profero with a 2:24.74. Robbie Bono in fourth place with a 2:29.98. So Vineland goes 2-3-4. Which is a 9-7 event victory for the Fighting Clan. And Absegami finishing strong in lanes 2 and 6. And as we wait for the conclusion here, I'll give you the girls 200 IM lineup. In lane 3, it'll be Ileana Figueroa. In lane 5, Eliana 2. And in lane 1, Elena Bono. For the girls 200 individual medley. And a great job by Absegami with the strong finishes to conclude the boys 200 freestyle. And the 200 IM for the girls is underway. No swimmer in lane 6 for Absegami. Or in lane, no, I apologize. Swimmer in lane 2 as well. I was blocked by the lifeguard. Ileana Figueroa with great form in the butterfly. Absegami with the first touch. Figueroa to follow, followed by Eliana 2 in lane 5. Elena Bono into her backstroke leg in lane 1. Right now it is Vineland in second, third, and fourth. Which, as we just witnessed with the boys 200 freestyle, can win you the event. Good underwater from Figueroa. She hits the tail end of her breaststroke leg. Figueroa hits the turn and is into her freestyle, as does Eliana 2 in lane 5. And Elena Bono now on to freestyle for the Fighting Clan. A great swim by Absegami in lane 4. They're going to take first place with a time of 2:31.71. Liliana Figueroa will finish in second in lane 3. She takes her final stroke there. Strong finish. Figueroa with a 2:49.23, which is a best time of the season for her. And Eliana 2 with a 2:57.49. And Elena Bono finishes in fourth at a 3:04.61. So Vineland goes 2-3-4 in the 200 IM for the girls. And Absegami finishing strong in lane 2. And I'll give you the boys 200 IM lineup. In lane 3, it'll be senior Michael Giardino, Drew Monero in lane 5, and Tyler Chong in lane 1. And the boys 200 IM is underway, like I mentioned. In lane 3, Michael Giardino. In lane 5, it is Drew Monero. And in lane 1, Tyler Chong. Giardino into his breaststroke leg, as is Drew Monero. Absegami touches first, going into the freestyle leg in lane 4. Giardino about 2 breaststroke pulls behind. Let's see how much room he can make up in the freestyle leg here. Drew Monero holding on to 3rd place right now for the Fighting Clan. Absegami will touch first in lane 4. Strong swim there at a 2:18.94. Giardino in lane 3 for Vineland at a 2:22.67. Drew Monero finishing strong in lane 5. He'll touch 3rd at a 2:45.06. A strong swim from Tyler Chong in lane 1. Absegami will take 4th in lane 2. And Chong touches with a 5th place finish of a 3:09.73. Great job from Tyler Chong in lane 1. So Vineland goes 2-3-5. So it's an even split in the 200 IM for the boys in terms of scoring as we get set for the girls 50 freestyle. In lane 3, it'll be Emma Negron. In lane 5, Haley Jones. And in lane 1, Olivia Smith. A full senior lineup here for this 50 freestyle. And the 50 free is underway. Great underwaters from Emma Negron in lane 3. She has a substantial lead here in this 50 freestyle. She is moving. Touches at a 31.16, a best time in lane 3 for Emma Negron. Vineland will take second in lane 5 at a 34.48. And Olivia Smith with a 39.08 fifth place touch in lane 1, according to the touch pads there. So Vineland goes 1-2-5, and it is now time for the boys 50 freestyle. In lane 3, Cashton Hampton. In lane 5, Michael DeVito. And in lane 1, Michael Pantaleone. DeVito and Pantaleone, 2 of the 3 seniors, 2 of the 3 Michaels. And the 50 free is underway for the boys. Like I mentioned, it's Cashton Hampton in lane 3, senior Michael DeVito in lane 5, and senior Michael Pantaleone in lane 1. Absegami far ahead in first place. We'll see where everyone else touches. Finally goes 2-3-4 as Absegami in lane 4 with a 25-33 finish. A great swim there. Cashton Hampton with second place at 27.50. Michael DeVito in lane 5 with a 27.76. Michael Pantaleone in lane 1 with a fourth place touch at 28.05. So 2-3-4 event win there for the Fighting Clan. We're going to take a quick break here for the intermission. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half of this dual meet here at the pool at Vineland High School. You're watching Varsity Swimming on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel.
Like
it's live, and then you can always go to the YouTube channel and you can rewatch it under the live tab as a video.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where are the cameras?
We have the one camera set up over
Oh,
there.
I see one over there. And it's just the one or you have
It's tough with like getting the angles in here.
Right.
We've like brainstormed like long term like some of the cool stuff that it would be fun to have like an overhead camera.
Whose camera is it? Is it yours?
It's Vineland Public Schools.
Oh, Vineland Public
Yeah.
School? They never thought about doing any like ceiling mounts or
That's what
anything?
I said. Like if we had them in corners.
Put a couple GoPros out.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I know it's not like cinema quality, but
Yeah.
who cares? Then you can have like one high quality one and then a couple other ones that give you different angles.
Yeah.
Maybe like, hello there, how are you? I mean, it'd be cool to have different angles.
Yeah. We've always said.
And always have one on the scoreboard or something like that. All right, buddy, let's get back to it.
And welcome back, everybody. We are underway for the second half of this dual meet here at Vineland High School between the Fighting Clan and Absegami. Kyle Bennett on the call with you. The girls 100 butterfly, they're in the water right now. In lane 3, it is freshman Lena Smith. In lane 5, Ileana Figueroa. And in lane 1, Avery Jordan. So far, so good for Lena Smith. She's got the first place advantage. Ileana Figueroa not too far behind. She's in third place right now in lane 5. Absegami holding on, trying to keep it close with Smith. Lena Smith has about a half a body length lead. And a strong finish from Lena Smith for the Fighting Clan. She takes first place in this 100 butterfly with a 1:11.04. Absegami with a 1:13.79 second place finish. Figueroa in lane 5 with a 1:18.69. And Avery Jordan finishes fourth in lane 1 with a 1:32.76. So a 1:34 finish there for the Fighting Clan as Absegami's finishing strong in lanes 2 and 6. I'll give you the boys 100 butterfly lineup. In lane 3, it's Nick Monero. In lane 5, it's Cashton Hampton. And in lane 1, Dante Giuliani. Great finishes there from the ladies from Absegami. As we get set for this boys 100 butterfly. Vineland's done a good job of winning events. They've gone 9-7 in most of them. There was an 8-8 finish in the IM. And then Absegami's lone event win came in the medley relay to start off this meet. So it's pretty even. And the 100 butterfly is underway for the boys, like I mentioned. In lane 3, it's Nick Monero. In lane 5, Cashton Hampton. And in lane 1, Dante Giuliani. Great turn there by Nick Monero in lane 3. Trying to get Vineland their first place touch of this dual meet for the boys' side. A 30-79 split there for Monero. He's in first place heading into the back half of this 100 butterfly. Cashton Hampton not too far behind in third place. Right now it's Monero, Absegami, and then Hampton. And Dante Giuliani keeping it close in lane 1. Let's see if Monero can finish strong here, get Vineland a first place touch in this 100 butterfly. And that he does. Nick Monero gives Vineland their first place of this meet for the boys at a 1:08.15. Absegami goes 111.79. And Cashin Hampton with a strong 114.18. And Dante Giuliani with a great 121.05 finish. So Vineland goes 1-3-4 in this 100 butterfly, and that's a nice victory of an event there for the Fighting Clan to give them a little bit more breathing room at the beginning of this second half of the dual meet. Absegami finishing strong in lane 6. And while we wait for that finish, I'll give you the girls 100 freestyle lineup for the first time. In lane 3, it's Olivia Elliott. In lane 5, Angelina Saltar. And in lane 1, Gabby Brown. Great job by Absegami in lane 6. Phenomenal finish. As the boys clear the pool, once again, the girls 100 freestyle looks like this. It's Olivia Elliott in lane 3, Angelina Saltar in lane 5, and Gabby Brown in lane 1. Swimmers are in the water. Good underwaters across the board for Vineland. And strong starts for the Fighting Clan as Olivia Elliott, Angelina Saltar, and Gabby Brown all out in front, 1, 2, 3 in this first 50 of the 100 freestyle. Olivia Elliott going to come in first place here for the Fighting Clan, followed by Angelina Saltar in lane 5 and Gabby Brown in lane 1. Elliott with a 107.57 final time. Saltar with a 110.60 and Gabby Brown with a 111.02. A new best time for Gabby Brown by about 3 seconds, almost 4. We get set for the boys 100 freestyle. In lane 3, it'll be senior Michael DeVito. In lane 5, senior Michael Pantaleone. And in lane 1, Drew Monero. And the boys 100 freestyle is underway. Like I mentioned, in lane 3, it's senior Michael DeVito. In lane 5, senior Michael Pantaleone. And in lane 1, Drew Monero. Vineland boys keeping a good pace with one another in a 2-3-4 fashion right now. It's Absegami in lane 4, well ahead. But once again, if Vineland can continue these 2-3-4 finishes and come away with a relay victory in this meet, they'll find themselves in very good shape. Absegami with a first place finish at a 57-28 for Vineland. Michael Pantaleone finishes second with a 102.80. Michael DeVito in lane 3 with a 103.17. And Drew Monero in lane 1 with a fourth place touch at 103.93. Absegami takes fifth at 109.50. And in lane 6 at a 111.05. So another event victory for the Fighting Clan. As we get set for the longest event of this meet, the girls 400 freestyle. In lane 3, it'll be senior Haley Jones. In lane 5, Elena Bono. And in lane 1, Rebecca Bermudez. Swimming this event for the first time, according to my sheet here. Record held by Lena Luciano, who is in the building tonight. Both the 400 and the 500. She's been on a couple of our broadcasts this season. And while we're here for the longest event, make sure you're subscribed to the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VLDSchoolsTV. That's where you get every sporting event broadcast, board meeting broadcast, event broadcast, and everything in between here in the Vineland School District throughout the 2023-2024 school year and beyond. Be sure to hit that bell icon as well so you know when we go live for any broadcast. You'll be notified on your device of choice. That's youtube.com/@VLDSchoolsTV. Haley Jones and Elena Bono off to strong starts here for the Fighting Clan. Rebecca Bermudez not too far behind her teammate Elena Bono in lane 5. Right now, Vineland in 1-2-3 positioning for this 400 freestyle. Haley Jones on lap 13. Elena Bono heads there as well, as is Rebecca Bermudez. Final lap upcoming here for Haley Jones. By lap, I mean final 50. She hits that turn, and she's heading towards that promised land of finishing this 400 freestyle. Elena Bono hits her turn to head into her final 50, as does Rebecca Bermudez. And Haley Jones finishes strong for the Fighting Clan in lane 3 with a 5:46.73. Elena Bono coming in with her final pull there to finish second at a 5:57.34. And Rebecca Bermudez with a third place finish at a 6:02.69. Her first crack at the 400 freestyle this season. Absegami finishes strong in lane 4 with a 6:28.52. In lane 2, finishing strong for Absegami. The final 10 meters. And a great finish there by Absegami. So we get set for the boys 400 freestyle. In lane 3, senior Michael Giardino, the record holder in this event for the Fighting Clan. His record of 4:12.49. In lane 5, Dom Mercado. And in lane 1, Robbie Bono. And we are underway for the boys 400 freestyle. Giardino off to a great start. Dom Mercado not too far behind in second place. And Robbie Bono doing a great job in lane 1. Vineland right now with first, second, and third by a large margin. Giardino goes sub-minute in his first 100 of this 400 freestyle. Michael Giardino is a man on a mission here on senior night in his event. Dom Mercado keeping a good pace in lane 5. Robbie Bono not too far behind as he hits his turn there in lane 1. Giardino is flying. He's at a 2:05.18 for his 200 freestyle split. I believe he just negative split there. He's at a 2:38.32 as he hits his 11th lap here. Giardino now at the 300. He flips at a 32.93, just negative split once again. A 3:11.25 right now as he's in his final 100 of this 400 freestyle. Dom Mercado keeping good pace in lane 5, still in second place for the Fighting Clan. Giardino heading into his final 50. A 31.89 split. He's at a 3:43.14. His record is a 4:12.49. Final lap here for Giardino. A great swim nonetheless. He absolutely took control of this one as he's just off his record pace, a 30.65 for his final 50 and a 4:13.79 finishing time there for Michael Giardino. 1.3 seconds off his record. A great swim for the senior in his event. Dom Mercado finishing strong. He's on his final lap of this 400 freestyle. Robbie Bono on his final 50 as well. And Mercado in with the second place finisher. Great finishing 50 at a 35.37. Finishes with a 4:58.21 final time as Vineland goes 1-2, and they will have 3 when Robbie Bono finishes and touches that wall. And a great finish there by Robbie Bono, a 39.36 final 50, and he goes a 5:22.59. Great swims all around for the Fighting Clan, and a big-time 1-2-3 finish for the boys in this 400 freestyle. And a great finish there by Absegami in lane 4, and they're finishing strong. In lane 2 and lane 6. While we wait for that finish, I'll give you the girls' 200 freestyle relay rundowns of each relay. In lane 3, it'll be Lena Smith leading things off. Emma Negron will follow, followed by Olivia Smith, and then Ava Smith. In lane 5, it'll be Olivia Elliott, Giovanna Arquetto, Haley Jones, and Angelina Saltar. And then in lane 1, it will be Janice Morales, Peyton Russo, Ariana Garcia, and Juliana Torres for your girls' 200 freestyle relay. And a great job by Absegami on the finish there in lane 6. .200 freestyle relay about to get underway here for the girls. Lane 1 is Janice Morales. Lane 5, it's Olivia Elliott. And lane 3, it's Lena Smith, all leading off for Vineland. Emma Negron next up in lane 3. In lane 5, it's senior Giovanna Arquetto and Peyton Russo in lane 1. Emma Negron also a senior for this Fighting Clan roster. Great form by Negron in lane 3. Next up in lane 3 will be Olivia Smith, the senior. Haley Jones, the senior, in lane 5 is on the block. And the freshman Ariana Garcia set to dive in lane 1. And in the pool, in lane 3, it's Ava Smith. In lane 5, it's Angelina Saltar. And in lane 1, Juliana Torres. Great turn by Saltar in lane 5. Ava Smith with a strong finish, and Vineland will take first in lane 3 with a finishing time 2:08:30. Lane 5 with second place finish of 2:11:22. So Vineland will 1-2 this 200 freestyle relay. Great finish there by Absegami in lane 4. And lane 1 for Vineland with a 2:27:87 finishing time, which is a best time for that particular relay. As we get set Following a strong finish by Absegami in lane 6. I'll give you the boys 200 freestyle relays. In lane 3, it's Michael DeVito, Nick Monero, Cashton Hampton, and Michael Giardino. In lane 5, Michael Pantaleone, Dante Giuliani, Drew Monero, and Dom Mercado. And in lane 1, Nathan Chong, Robbie Chapdelaine, Tyler Chong, and Josiah Gomez for your boys 200 freestyle relay. Should be a fun one here. And the 200 free relay is underway here for the boys. In the pool for Vineland, lane 3, senior Michael DeVito. In lane 5, senior Michael Pantaleone. And in lane 1, Nathan Chong. Up next, Nick Monero in lane 3, Dante Giuliani in lane 5, and Robbie Chapdelaine in lane 1. Absegami out in front right now. Monero putting on the burners in lane 3, trying to close the gap. Great turn by Nick Monero, holds his breath off the turn, doesn't take a breath until that 10-meter mark. And he's done a great job closing the gap here as Cashton Hampton dives in the pool for Vineland in lane 3. In lane 5, it's Drew Monero. And in lane 1, Tyler Chong dives in. Vineland about a quarter body length behind Absegami right now. And Michael Giardino going to be your anchor in lane 3. Ready to rock and roll. Absegami dives in. Giardino is in. We're set up for a great finish here. Dom Mercado in the pool in lane 3 for Vineland. Giardino hits a great turn. But Absegami's got enough real estate. They're going to come in first here in this 200 freestyle relay. Giardino, a great finish there with a 26-25-50 split. Vineland goes 149.47 and goes 2-3 in this 200 freestyle relay. Absegami goes 147.57 for that first place touch. Vineland's B relay in lane 5 with the third place finish goes 157.36. Absegami in lane 2 takes fourth at 207.70. And Vineland's C relay in lane 1 with a fifth place touch at 213.93. As Josiah Gomez anchored that C relay. Absegami finishing strong in lane 6. And that's going to get us set for the girls' 100 backstroke. In lane 3, Leah Mako. In lane 5, Layla Janetti. And in lane 1, Frankie Sherma. Mako and Sherma have not swam this event this season, so it'll be their first crack at the 100 backstroke. Mako with a great pace here in this first 50 in lane 3. 35.71 on the first 50. Frankie Sherma finishes with the second place touch. And Layla Janetti not too far behind in lane 5. Leah Mako with the first place finish at a 1:13.80. A great swim there for the freshman. Frankie Sherma with the second place finish in lane 1 at a 1:25.77. And Layla Janetti in lane 5 with a 1:32.16. So Vineland goes 1-2-3 in this 100 backstroke. Absegami finishing strong across the board. And I'll give you the boys 100 backstroke lineup as we get set for that. In lane 3, it'll be Nick Monero. In lane 5, Johnny Luciano. And in lane 1, Dante Giuliani. And the boys 100 backstroke. Swimmers just stepped in the water. We're underway with the boys 100 backstroke. Like I mentioned, in lane 3, it's Nick Monero. In lane 5, Johnny Luciano. And in lane 1, Dante Giuliani. Absegami with a strong finish in lane 4 with a 1:03.04 first place touch. Nick Monero comes in second at a 1:11.25. Absegami takes third at a 1:14.52. 1:18.53 is the registered time in lane 5 for Vineland. For Johnny Luciano, Dante Giuliani with a great finish at a 1:22.89 in lane 1. And that brings up the girls 100 breaststroke. In lane 3, Isabella Saltar. In lane 5, Angelina Saltar. And in lane 1, Devin Shaw. Girls are on the blocks for the 100 breaststroke. We are underway, and like I mentioned, in lane 3, it's senior Isabella Saltar. In lane 5, Angelina Saltar, her younger sister. And in lane 1, Devin Shaw. A neck-and-neck race between Isabella Saltar and Absegami. Saltar finishes just ahead at the 50. A great turn by Absegami. Isabella's going to have to dig deep and hit this final turn, as she is neck and neck with Absegami. Great turns by both girls. Isabella digging deep. Can she finish? And Isabella Saltar with the first place touch at a 1:18.94. Absegami with a 1:19.24 finish. Angelina Saltar in lane 5 will touch third at a 1:36.78. Devin Shaw with the fourth place finish at 1:41.55. Absegami takes fifth in lane 2 at a 1:48.07, and a great finish in lane 6 at a 1:49.88. Finally goes 1:34 in the 100 breaststroke for the girls as we get set for the boys 100 breaststroke. In lane 3, the freshman, Evan Profera. In lane 5, Tyler Chong. And in lane 1, Robbie Chapdelaine. And the boys 100 breaststroke underway. Absegami with an early lead in lane 4. Profera touches second on that first 50. Followed by Tyler Chong. And Chapdelaine not too far behind in lane 1. And Absegami finishes first in lane 4, the 1:13.42. Evan Profera finishing strong in lane 3. He'll take second at a 1:24.01. Tyler Chong takes third in lane 5 with a 1:27.64. And Robbie Chapdelaine with a fourth place touch at a 1:28.65 as Vineland goes 2-3-4 here in this 100 breaststroke. Absegami finishing strong in lanes 2 and 6. And while we wait for the conclusion, I'll read off the girls 400 freestyle relay lineups. In lane 3, Aliana 2 will lead things off for Vineland, followed by Ava Smith, Rebecca Bermudez, and the anchor will be senior Isabella Saltar. In lane 5, Ariana Frangakis will lead things off for Vineland, followed by Olivia Elliott. Senior Emma Negron will be third, and Ileana Figueroa will be your anchor in lane 5. As Absegami with a strong finish there in lane 6 in this 100 breaststroke. And in lane 1 for the Vineland girls 400 freestyle relay, Avery Jordan will lead things off, followed by Peyton Russo, Holly Karpaloric, and Juliana Torres. And the 400 freestyle relay for the girls is underway in the pool. In lane 3, Aliana 2. In lane 5, Ariana Frangakis. And in lane 1, Avery Jordan. Ava Smith in lane 3 now for Vineland, and Olivia Elliott in lane 5. Peyton Rousseau now diving in lane 1 for the Fighting Clan. Rebecca Bermudez in the pool in lane 3 for Vineland. In lane 5, it's Emma Negron, the senior. Getting set to dive in the pool. In just a few moments will be Holly Karpaloric in lane 1. Isabella Saltzar now on the block, getting set to anchor this 400 freestyle relay for Vineland in lane 3. Liliana Figueroa will be your anchor in lane 5. And Juliana Torres will be your anchor in lane 1. Juliana Torres dives in the water in lane 1 for Vineland. And a great finish there by Vineland in lane 3 at a 4:35.98. Lane 5 with a 4:37.52 finish. And a strong finish by Absegami in lane 4. Take 3rd place. And Vineland touches 4th in lane 1 with a 5:33.09. A great swim there by all the Vineland relays as we have Absegami finishing strong in lane 2. Just about a lap and some change remaining. I'll run down the boys' 400 freestyle relay in just a moment. This will be a big one. It'll be a fun one. It's finally looking to come out victorious on both sides of this dual meet. And a great job by Absegami in lane 2. As we get set for the boys' 400 freestyle relay. In lane 3, it'll be senior Michael DeVito, senior Michael Pantaleone, Nick Monero, and senior Michael Giardino. In lane 5, Robbie Bono, Nathan Chong, Johnny Luciano, and Evan Profera. And in lane 1, Nathan Harris, Robbie Chapdelaine, Colin Chong, and Josiah Gomez. The boys' 400 freestyle relay, the final event of this dual meet. The boys are on the blocks. And we are underway. Should be an exciting finish here Put a ribbon on this dual meet between Vineland and Absegami here at Vineland High School. It's Michael DeVito, Robbie Bono, and Nathan Harris in lanes 3, 5, and 1 for Vineland. So far, Vineland out in front in first, and about a quarter of a body length lead for second. In lane 3 on the block, it's Michael Pantaleone, a senior. And in lane 5, it's Nathan Chong. In lane 1, it's Robbie Chapdelaine. Pantaleone in the water. Nathan Chong in the water. Nathan Chong with a strong opening 50 here for his leg of this 400 freestyle relay in lane 5. Getting set to dive in the water in lane 3 for Vineland, it's Nick Monero now in the pool. In lane 5, next up will be Johnny Luciano. And in lane 1, it'll be Colin Chong. Luciano now in the water in lane 5. Colin Chong now in the water in lane 1. Michael Giardino will be your anchor in lane 3. Evan Profero will be your anchor in lane 5. And Josiah Gomez will be your anchor in lane 1. Giardino now in the pool for Vineland. Profera now in the pool for Vineland in lane 5. Josiah Gomez on the block in lane 1. Michael Giardino with a strong finish in lane 3 for the Fighting Clan as they go 4:11.05 to take first place in this 400 freestyle relay. Profera finishing strong in lane 5. He's got about 15 yards to go as Vineland will 1-2 this final event, which should seal the deal for the boys in taking home a victory in this meet. Great finish by Profera at a 4:38.60 for second place. Absegami will take third in lane 4. Josiah Gomez finishing strong in lane 1 for Vineland. And a great finish for Vineland in lane 1 at a 5:28.81. And Absegami finishes strong in lane 2 and going strong in lane 6. And a great finish there by Absegami in lane 6. As the final event of this dual meet comes to a close. Big shout out to all the seniors on both the boys and girls teams here on senior night. As I believe both Fighting Clan rosters will come away with a victory here against Absegami. Be sure to subscribe to the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VLDSchoolsTV, so you don't miss out on any future broadcasts here during the 2023-2024 school year. Big thank you to Doug Diola, our producer, for making tonight's broadcast happen. Once again, big congrats to all of our seniors here at Vineland High School on both teams. And congrats to the Fighting Clan on big-time wins here tonight against Absegami on senior night. And waiting for the final alert, if we're going to get one on the final scores here. Not sure if we will. But I hope everybody has a safe and enjoyable weekend. Thanks for spending some time here at the pool with yours truly tonight. I'm Kyle Bennett. Be sure to tune in for our next broadcast here on the Vineland Public Schools YouTube channel. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you for the next one.